So what am I doing here today? Well, I'm going to try doing a sketch vlog for you today, and do some drawing while talking about what I've been up to. So let me just. So what am I doing? I'm drawing a skull, kind of a frowning skull, not a realistic one. I had this idea the other day that I should do a bit more vlogging, but how do I make vlogging interesting? It's, people do all sorts of different things, and I had the idea of, rather than just sitting in front of the camera and talking to you, which I'm sure you don't really want to see my ugly mug, do something else. And I know people play video games and talk while they're doing it and that kind of thing, so I figured there's something that I can do and talk while I'm doing it is drawing. Now, a full proper drawing is going to take far too long. I only want to do is kind of short videos. So I figured, well, rather than do kind of full artworks, I basically do some sketches and talk rubbish while I'm doing it. So what am I doing here? Get his eyes in. As regards kind of video projects and where I am with things, my latest project is obviously the Black Cat short, which I filmed a couple of months ago. I went up to Leeds and hung out with Martin, Wan, and the other guys at SG Action, and had despite being quite ill while I was there, I nearly didn't go. I nearly cancelled because I was feeling very, very ill that day. But I pulled myself together and drove up, about a 4-hour drive, up to Leeds, and spent the rest of the day until about 3 in the morning filming Black Cat. I'm not quite sure how I survived, but I did, and I was really pleased with what we managed to get. It was great to see the SG Action guys at work, see what they do. It was a lot of fun, actually, because they are amazing at what they do. The stunt work is very, very professional, very high quality, and I predict big things for those guys. I think they're going to go a long way. They're very dedicated to what they do. Don't be surprised if you start seeing them in a lot of projects on YouTube and elsewhere. I think you'll start to see them around a hell of a lot. So, where are we with Black Cat at the moment? Well, the initial edit is actually done. Visual effects are done. The music is in place. It is all pretty much done. I'm currently getting Martin and whatnot to look at it. I think they're going to suggest a few editing changes, just to make sure everybody's happy. It just needs colour grading, so once it's graded, I can get it out there. We ran a Indiegogo to get it done because the costume had to be custom made, and we are very, very grateful to everyone that contributed. We managed to get enough to get the costume, and so we're thrilled by all the support that you gave. Any rewards will be sorted out in due course once the film is finished. So just stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't done, and once Black Cat is ready, we will you'll get notified and you can enjoy a bit of kung fu superhero action. So what's next for us? Well, I also have, shortly after filming Black Cat, I got some people together and we filmed in the woods not too far from here. We filmed a short zombie film which will be called Zombie Run. A lot of fun doing that. Worked with some great people I've worked with before, and we had a lot of fun doing that. That is the next thing to be edited, and I would like to do more zombie stuff. Great fun doing that with the prosthetics, which was a lot of fun. We learnt a lot with the prosthetics as well. Trying to make that work and fit on the actors was interesting, to say the least. But it looks good on camera, and it really does make the zombies look like zombies rather than just having kind of makeup do a job. Actually having someone's face look like a cadaver really helps sell the effect. So that's next on the list, and that will hopefully not take too long to do. Recently we tried to get another Artifakes collaboration going with Tabitha and the crew over in Norfolk. We planned on doing a kind of Red Sonja short, and I'm going to turn him into a Reaper, I think. Give him a cowl. I think that would look good. Unfortunately, due to various circumstances, that didn't happen. Basically, we tried to get it going a little bit too quick and people weren't ready. So we've decided to delay it. It will be done in the not too distant future, I would have thought. But it's going to take a little bit longer to just get everything ready. Obviously, Artifakes are doing a lot of work on this. They are building a troll. If you've not checked out their YouTube channel, have a look at that and you can see the troll that they're putting together for it. It looks amazing as always with Artifakes, and yeah, looks alright, doesn't it? So yeah, check them out and have a look at what they've been up to. So anyway, that will come about in the not too distant future, I hope. And I have various other projects on, either in pre-production or kind of just ideas stage, or that kind of thing. I have some ideas which I couldn't, they're a bit more ambitious and I wouldn't be able to just do them myself. They probably would require some kind of funding or backing or crowdfunding or something like that. One idea that I would like to do, and what I would probably need to crowdfund for or get some backing for. If you have a look on my channel, there is a video called what's it called? Space Girl. It's the Space Girl one. Space Girl on Planet Urbex, I think I've called it. Which was just a kind of test, really, a kind of teaser, kind of for an idea that I've got, just to have a look, see what the costume looked like. Even though it was a very basic version of hopefully what the final costume will be. It was just a test. I would I have an idea and I would love to do it. I can't fund this purely for myself. For a start, the location, I would want to film it somewhere which looks like another planet, and I'm thinking a quarry, so I get a nice rocky environment. I think would look really good, and there is one which is happy to have film crews come and film, but it's somewhere around £1 or £2 a day to hire it out. It is not cheap, and this will be most of my films I can do in a day. This will certainly be a day, maybe two, depending on what I work out the final story to be and that kind of thing. And I would want to do this justice. I would want to do a really good video, and I don't want to just film it in a wood or anything like that, because it's not going to look like another planet, is it? It's going to look like a wood in Surrey. That's just not very authentic. Plus, there's the costume. I have the basic bits together, but I always wanted to add on a kind of helmet, a kind of retro bubble helmet, add lots of kind of gadgets and doodads to her costume and really get it looking good. So if I want that, then I think I'm going to have to pay for it, unless there's anyone kind enough to do it. I'm talking with Artifakes. I'd love for them to do it. I'm sure they would do an amazing job. So if people want to see that, let me know, because I can happily start crowdfunding for that and maybe get that one kind of up and running. The way I see it, it's very much a kind of retro sci-fi type thing, very much in the line of Barbarella and Flash Gordon and that kind of thing. Bit gritty, a bit sexy, doesn't take itself too seriously, bit of fun really, and I think it would make a really cool video. What do you reckon, guys? Do you think this is coming on okay? I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. I think we're about there. So, that's where I am with things at the moment. I may well do more of these, especially if this one is liked by you guys. A bit of fun, actually. I could take requests. If someone wanted me to sketch something for them, or wants to see me sketch something, let me know. I'm sure I could take some requests. And not bad. Right, okay, that'll do. Thank you for listening. I hope I haven't bored you to tears, and maybe I'll do more of these in the future. So stay tuned.